wonderful viewers! Welcome to Jisa Thought's Fantasy Sphere, the place where enchanting stories come to life. Today, we embark on a magical journey to the whimsical town of Petalburg, where a legendary flower, the chameleon bloom, holds the key to extraordinary transformations. In the heart of the Garden of Whimsy, this mystical flower has the power to change its colors based on the intentions and emotions of those who seek its beauty. But what happens when someone with different motives encounters this enchanting bloom? Join me as we delve into a tale of magic, morality, and the captivating wonders of the chameleon bloom. Before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's set forth on an adventure filled with lessons and surprises. Now sit back, relax, and let the story unfold in the Garden of Whimsy.
In the enchanting town of Petalburg, there was a magical flower garden known as the Garden of Whimsy. Legend had it that a unique flower named the chameleon bloom grew in the heart of the garden. The chameleon bloom had the extraordinary ability to change its color and shape based on the thoughts and emotions of the person holding it. Word about the chameleon bloom spread far and wide, attracting visitors from neighboring lands who sought to witness its mystical transformations. Among these visitors was a mischievous trickster named Jasper, known for his love of pranks and riddles. Jasper arrived in Petalburg, determined to outsmart the magical flower. With a sly grin, he approached the garden's caretaker, an elderly woman named Rosalind, and asked for permission to pluck the chameleon bloom. Rosalind, wise to Jasper's tricks, agreed but issued a warning. The chameleon bloom reflects not only your thoughts but also the intentions behind them. Be mindful of the trick you play, for the flower may have surprises of its own. Undeterred, Jasper plucked the chameleon bloom and held it in his hand. With a mischievous thought, he wished the flower to turn into a radiant shade of blue. To his delight, the chameleon bloom complied, displaying a vibrant blue hue. Excited by his success, Jasper decided to play another trick. This time, he wished for the flower to transform into a golden crown, envisioning himself as the king of the garden. However, to his surprise, the chameleon bloom resisted, stubbornly remaining a flower. Perplexed, Jasper tried various tricks and wishes, each met with unpredictable results. The chameleon bloom seemed to have a mind of its own, challenging Jasper's intentions and revealing the true nature of his tricks. In the end, Jasper realized that the Garden of Whimsy was not a place to deceive or manipulate. The chameleon bloom taught him a valuable lesson about sincerity and the authenticity of one's intentions. As he left Petalburg, Jasper couldn't help but smile, acknowledging the wisdom hidden within the petals of the magical flower. The Garden of Whimsy continued to enchant visitors, but only those with pure hearts could truly witness the extraordinary transformations of the elusive chameleon bloom. Months passed, and news of Jasper's encounter with the magical flower reached the ears of another curious traveler named Isabella. Unlike Jasper, Isabella was known for her honesty and genuine nature. Intrigued by the tale of the chameleon bloom, she decided to visit Petalburg and experience the garden for herself. Upon arriving, Isabella was greeted by the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers and the vibrant colors of the Garden of Whimsy. Rosalind, the garden's caretaker, welcomed her warmly and shared the story of Jasper's visit. Intrigued, Isabella expressed her desire to witness the chameleon bloom's magic. Rosalind, sensing Isabella's sincerity, guided her to the heart of the garden. There, among the blossoms, Isabella carefully plucked the chameleon bloom. As she held the flower in her hand, Isabella felt a connection, as if the chameleon bloom could sense the honesty in her heart. She closed her eyes and wished for the flower to reveal its most radiant colors, embracing the magic that surrounded her. To the amazement of everyone present, the chameleon bloom responded in a breathtaking display of colors that seemed to dance in harmony. Petals of every shade imaginable adorned the magical flower, creating a mesmerizing spectacle. Isabella's genuine intentions had unlocked the true potential of the chameleon bloom. The garden itself seemed to glow with appreciation for her sincerity. The townsfolk, who had witnessed Jasper's tricks, marveled at the beauty born from honesty and respect for the magical wonders around them. Word of Isabella's encounter with the chameleon bloom spread throughout Petalburg, and the townsfolk celebrated the lesson learned from both Jasper's antics and Isabella's genuine connection with the magical flower. The Garden of Whimsy continued to thrive, enchanting visitors who approached it with sincerity and an open heart. And so, the story of the chameleon bloom became a legend in Petalburg, reminding everyone that the true magic of the garden lay not just in its flowers but in the intentions of those who sought to experience its wonders. If a person with the intention to steal the chameleon bloom and relocate it for personal profit were to visit Petalburg, the consequences would likely be quite different. In the charming town of Petalburg, where the air was always filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, there arrived a stranger named Malcolm. Unlike the genuine flower enthusiasts who visited to admire the beauty of the Garden of Whimsy, Malcolm had a more sinister motive. He sought to steal the legendary chameleon bloom. Disguised as a harmless tourist, Malcolm roamed the garden, carefully observing the caretaker, Roseline, and the layout of the enchanting flora. His plan was to uproot the chameleon bloom and transport it to a distant city, where he believed he could make a fortune by displaying its magical wonders. Well, that concludes our adventure in Petalburg and the enchanting Garden of Whimsy. What an incredible journey filled with magic, lessons, and unexpected twists. But hold on, my wonderful viewers, because the tale doesn't end here. If you're eager to discover what happens next in our story of the chameleon bloom, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out on the upcoming part 2. Trust me, you won't want to miss the continuation of this magical adventure. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. Your support means the world, and I can't wait to share the next chapter of the Garden of Whimsy with all of you. Until then, take care, and I'll see you in part 2.